Welcome to the M1 podcast. Enjoy.
I'm going to the top like Gunnar. I swear this winter's hot like summer. Call up Jelani, he's doing up Jummer. I'm more than blood, but he's still my brother.
Alright, yo, M1 podcast. New episode. What episode? It's not like episode. We might have been at episode 40, you know.
Nah, because the last one was 31, wasn't it?
I don't know. I was
Because I saw you put in it episode 31, so I think this is episode
32.
No, 33, because we just shot 32.
Yeah, I know which one's going to come out first.
That one needs to come out first because it's more relevant. Is it? It's not.
It might not be.
It doesn't matter. Okay, episode something.
30 something, innit? Anyway, yeah, I'm Maud. Who else is there?
Obviously, it's your boy, Big Daddy SK.
Ramona.
Just Ramona.
My name's Ramona.
Ramona.
AKA
Reminder.
Please don't hit that.
Yeah, that's where the rankings came. And
Right.
I believe, okay, no, you guys talk about rankings because I have a different take on the rankings. You go.
No.
My ranking, I would put. So I think there's only 4 of them.
Wait, 5. So wait.
What's the 5th one?
So it's parents,
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
wife, everyone else, friends,
What?
God. Ha, Sarabush.
Everybody else and friends.
Yeah.
Everybody else is
five.
irrelevant.
Actually, no, yeah, sorry, just friends, yeah, not really, it's just friends, okay.
So what?
So five, it's
Parents,
5.
kids, wife, or husband,
No, yeah,
and then
friends,
friends,
and God. Oh, Rabush.
Well, when I saw that, I just thought, when everyone was saying God, I just thought that was a given anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
fine.
that's
Mine
why
is
I
God.
didn't really want to include it because that's just like, it's not really.
Mine
it's
is
not
God.
part of
If
it.
you don't have
Yeah.
God, go and find God.
So, out of them 4, I'd say 1 kid, 2, what was it again? Wife, parents, friends.
Yeah.
Really
If you don't say wife, yeah. Monica, your future wife. Your future wife is seeing this right now.
don't care.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Wow.
It's
When
what
you
it
post this video back up in like 10 years time.
10 years ago, you said you put your parents in the video.
Yo, women can be
crazy.
Women can be petty.
If my
though.
wife ever does that, let me leave.
Wow.
Because you're mad. You're mad. Let me out of this. Anyway, so second,
Oh.
wife
Oh, well done.
/ parents.
no,
No,
slash.
I'm joking. Yeah, wife,
The way if Brandon say
parents,
wife.
and then friends.
Friends.
You put
Okay.
friends before parents.
In it. No.
it's basically like 4.
What?
It's not hard.
Okay, so what's the one?
Kids, husband, parents, then friends.
Oh, it's the same thing.
It's not hard.
Personally,
Yeah.
I think rankings are stupid.
Okay.
Here's why. People feel the need to feel justified or feel valued at a certain level to mean like they mean something. It's like, I think it's all circumstantial.
That's why I didn't know what to put because like in certain situations
Exactly.
you
I
can put
think
your
the whole
parents
thing
above your
is
wife.
circumstantial. Like, if there's an argument between my mom and my wife, best believe I ain't taking nobody's side. I'm going to tell you, man, to sort out yourselves. Or if there is a right side, I'll side with the person who's right. Simple as that. Obviously, I won't, in front of my mom, say if my mom and my wife are arguing and my wife is wrong, I won't say it in front of my mom. Like,
Why?
because that's, no, don't do
If
that.
it was the other way around, would you
I
say
won't,
it?
no matter who it is, I'm not going to say it in front of them. I'll just keep out
So
of it.
you'll
Later
stay
on,
out of it and then just be
I
like,
told
oh
them.
babes, you were
I
right,
feel
you
like-
know, like da, da, whatever, and she's gonna be like, why didn't you say something there and then?
No, because I'm sorry. You're a big. I don't believe in fighting somebody's battles for it. No, I'm gonna tell you.
It's
I
not.
agree.
It's not necessarily fighting someone's battles for them. It's
Also,
just like
I won't tell you if you're right. No. Not if you're right. I'll tell you if you're wrong. Like so say if my mom's like I'm like, oh guys, just keep it. And later after, like I don't think you should have done that. You should have been right. And I'll speak to her personally about what she
Like, you
should
should
have
have
done.
gone about it better.
Yeah,
da, da, whatever.
that's it. I just don't feel like you need to pick a side, and I don't think that there needs to be a ranking. The only thing that I will have say that is kind of ranked is kids. That's the one that I feel like is important. No matter what happens, you have to put your kids first over anything. You have kids, that's what I know. That's what I've seen. That's what my mum's done. My aunties have done. They put their children above everything else, and I feel like that's the best way to remain sane. Because the amount of men that will ruin your life, yay.
Who broke your heart from?
Not me, I'm just saying, listen, I come from a family of majority women, and like, not indirected their partners and all that, but I've learned that men ain't shit. Sometimes, even in my own like life.
Black man.
No, men ain't shit. So I just feel like, if you ever have, if any woman's out there and you ever feel like you have to pick between your man and your kids, first of all, that man is bad for you because how can he make it big between you and your kids?
Yeah, no.
The fact that he's putting you in that position
And the
means
women
he's
that
bad
make
for
you
you.
do that as well.
Yeah,
That's
if
scary.
a woman makes you do that, if your man single dad, blah, blah, you
Done
cut
her
them
dance,
off
fam.
because
Done
nobody
her
should put in that
dance.
position. And even if it, like always kids, man. I'm sorry, no, always kids, man. These things are like they're you. They're
That's not the conversation. The conversation.
No, but they're right.
The conversation is between the wife and or like
Yeah.
spouse and
Also,
parents.
with that video as well, yeah, I don't care who was in the right or wrong, like who like should have started with the way the wife was speaking to the mum. Is like,
It's because
Disrespectful.
it was her car.
I don't care. You will never chat to
That's
I
wild,
do
though. That
not
is wild.
care. You will not chat to my mum like that. I swear to God.
Sorry, my car and you on the front seat.
I
Wow.
don't care.
Ow.
I should be
I
driving.
don't care. You know why? You let me drive that car. You can't. It's like me giving you a tracksuit and then you're wearing like, oh, well, I don't.
I can't lie
Shut
though.
up, man.
I can't lie
You
though.
gave it to me
In that
to use.
situation, I ain't sitting on the back.
Huh?
My mum's life, I ain't sitting.
Personally, I'm saying the back. If
My-
I was,
if it's
if
my
I was the guy-
car, you're me.
Oh no.
Why?
I'm saying if I was the guy, the man in all this, I was like, okay, fine, y'all can sit in the front, I'll sit in the back. Like what?
But if it's
Simple
my
result.
car, you're me.
It was my car. I don't care. I just is it that deep? You're going to the same destination.
No.
What's what?
No.
Quick question. Is
I
the
paid for that car. You better
Is
get
the
out.
I
air-
don't want to do
is
back
the-
seating you.
is the-
in your
Get out
car.
of my
wait?
back
Is the
seat.
air in the front different from the air in the back?
It's my car.
But I'm saying, is the air different? Is anything different from sitting in the front to the back?
If I took your phone, yeah, and I was using it, and then you were like, "Oh, I need my phone," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm just using it."
That's
Are you
different.
gonna sit- why is
I'm
it
saying,
different?
do you know why? Because you're still in the car. It's just not in the front seat. Is it
No,
that
it's my
deep?
car though. I paid for it. I
It's
paid
so-
for that seat though. So what now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
paid for that seat.
you pay for the other seats as well. Sit in the other ones.
I paid for that one as well. You didn't pay for any of them. Therefore, I
I
get to
get
choose.
it.
from
I get
that.
it.
No, but
I
it's.
get it.
I think it's childish to be like,
Nah.
I want. It's like you buy. It's like you buy. Like it's like you pay for a classroom. And you be like, I want to sit here. Buy for. Is
He
it that
pays
deep?
for a classroom. That's not the same situation.
I'm saying. I'm trying to fuck.
It's the
Listen.
worst situation ever.
Fine. It doesn't matter, yeah. All I'm saying is, yeah, it does not matter who sits where in a car. It's going.
If it's me, it matters.
Oh my god, it's so childish.
get
You're
it.
going to the same.
No, I
It's
do get
me.
it.
You're going to the
If it's
same
your car,
destination.
My car, it
You
matters.
can't put me in the back seat of my own car.
Why?
Like, what's that?
Wait.
That's disrespectful to
That
me.
is, it's like it's basically like I feel like a child that's just been instructed. That's
Yeah.
cheeky.
See, I love sitting in the back. I feel
My
like
wife
I'm
should
being chauffeured
know.
around.
My
there.
wife should know better.
In my own car.
My wife should know better to not put me in the back of my own car.
I
No,
don't
that's just
really
not
care.
right.
I don't
The
really
fact
care.
that I'm even letting you drive my car already.
I was gonna
is a
say like
privilege.
there's not many people that
It's
will
a
let themselves drive their car, you know.
So now you think you can put me third? And nah, come on. Have some respect, man. Have you ever seen my dad in the back of his car?
No.
Exactly.
It's true.
No, imagine.
Have you seen anybody who drives their own car in the back?
No.
Exactly. And now you want to be sat in the
No,
back.
but
You're a waste.
that's because our parents don't give their cars out to people to drive for them.
Even like my boys who like let someone else drive their car,
Never seen him in the back.
they're never in the back.
It's ridiculous.
Who sits in the back of their own
No,
car?
but I think it's because wait. So in that scenario, you think the mother should have got out?
In her car, yes.
Yes.
You think the mother should have got
Not
out?
even that. The husband
Nah.
should have been like, okay.
I don't
well,
believe that
obviously
for
This
one
is her
second.
car, innit? So.
So just sit in the back.
I'm
Let me
sorry.
explain to you why that's silly though. Obviously, apart from that, it's actually in the show. He clearly picked up the mum first. It's not that deep. Just sit in the back, quiet, and just go. You're going somewhere to sit in the back. It's never that deep. It's for one trip. It's for one trip. You can't do one trip.
What I would do is I'll tell the husband to, I'll tell my wife, you sit in the back and I'll drive.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm saying. So
That's
if
what I'd do,
so
but there's no one
if
saying-
I was that guy, I'd be like, yo, okay, it's your car. Come and drive. I'll sit in the back.
Yeah.
Like problem solved. But I just no. I don't think there's any scenario where the mum should have moved. Imagine having to make your mum. First of all, also we don't know the background, but realistically, he probably didn't force her to let him drive her car. You willingly gave him your car to use. Now you can't be like, oh, it's my
Where's
car.
his car?
I want to do it this way.
Where's
Like,
his car?
maybe it's in the shop. I don't know.
That's
but,
the problem.
But the fact is,
That's the
no.
real
But you
Where's
can't.
your-
You can't give somebody something and then be a dickhead about it and be like, no, I want to do. It's like when someone gives you something and then they throw it back in your face later on. That's not cool. It's you're sitting in the back for one trip.
But that's him throwing it back
For
in her face.
one
She gave him
trip.
the car and he's throwing it back in her
For
face, telling her
one
to go sit
trip,
down.
one trip. You think you can't sit in the car for one trip? What are you gonna
It
do?
starts off
Also,
with
what's the
one trip and then it becomes
Oh
two.
come on! What's the difference
And
from you
then-
sitting in the front to the back? You're not gonna do anything to him in the front while his mum's in the back. What's the point? All you're gonna do is sit there and
That's not
talk.
the reason why my mom's sitting around.
No, I'm saying there's nothing special that you can't do in the back. You can do anything one is doing in the front. You can do in the back. Just stop complaining. I
I can't
just.
drive in the back.
But
All I'm saying is,
she doesn't wanna drive though. She
all
wants to
I'm
be in the
saying
front.
is, yeah, if it's me, no, but everybody else, yeah. Did you hear what happened to Dr. Dre?
What? No.
You know Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's me.
Who am I, man?
Obviously, he got divorced, innit? To his wife. His wife's mad claps as well, like dangerously claps, yo.
Oh,
And,
relax,
so
relax.
obviously, like, they got
That's
divorced, and then she wanted half in it. Obviously, he's worth like
What?
800 mil. Obviously, she wanted half, and then like, so obviously she's filed for the divorce, and then he's come up with like when he's handed in his papers, he's adding a prenup in it. But she didn't know there was a prenup in the marriage.
Yes.
So then obviously she's like rah, because she didn't put the prenup in because she didn't know it was there. But he's obviously done it, but without her knowing.
Good.
So now she don't get nothing. So what?
Good.
Do you
Good.
think that's alright?
Yes.
Do you think that's alright?
Very alright.
Do you know what it is, right? Okay, cool, right. I feel like everyone should go into a relationship with something. Don't go into a relationship, I have nothing, and
Rely on
I
that
fund
person.
my life off this person.
Yeah.
Because if your relationship breaks down
You have
and
nothing.
you leave, you have nothing.
But at the time, I don't think he was that. I don't think he was Dr. Dre at the time.
He was. He's been Dr. Dre since, come on.
Obviously,
since
if
straight
she
out
was there
Compton.
if she
Something
was there,
before then.
yeah, but before then, like,
Was she there before then?
it's a come up type thing.
I don't think he was.
He wasn't this big
Huh?
person that he is
She's
now with
white,
people
so-
buying his beats and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
And also,
He wasn't a big
he
person
did
like
it,
that.
but he did it himself. She didn't make him do it.
Nah, I
She
hear
did
that.
it.
I hear that.
Sorry,
She was
he
the
went
one
in the
shooting
gym
the
shooting with me.
Shooting in the gym and day.
Exactly.
I could understand why you'd be upset because you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Because to some extent you were okay.
I feel like she's
support.
more
You
upset.
can't put money on emotional support.
Yeah.
She's more upset because he didn't tell her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. I was gonna say that.
But
was
then
my
again,
feelings.
Obviously, that's not great.
Just
But
tell her.
no, because some girls,
Especially
some
but-
women won't sign it, man.
This is the thing,
You're not
right?
getting married then.
If you were in a marriage because you love the person rather than for the money or whatever, how can you leave that relationship saying I want half of everything that you've got?
Because when you divorce them now, you hate them now. You don't care, so you're gonna take.
Nah.
See,
bro.
this is why I believe
Still
in
got kids. You
like
still got
I
Exactly.
I always said if I make bare money, like way more money than my girlfriend or my fiance or wife, I want a prenup.
Yeah.
And I've
So
had
if she makes more money, she should ask you for a prenup.
yes, I think you should also get a prenup.
Oh, sign it though.
Protect your interest, man. Wait, you're such an idiot.
She has to sign yours, but you won't sign hers.
It's not.
That is hilarious.
He doesn't mean it.
That is hilarious.
No, but personally, I just feel like protect your interest, man. Because it's not even a trust thing of I don't trust you to not to. It's just things do end sometimes. Okay, we can't be combined. Be like no.
But then again, it's kind of like you're preparing for it to end.
Huh?
It's like you're preparing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why not prepare? It's always this is saying better to be safe than sorry.
But preparing for it to end, that means that's in your mind.
No,
Now.
Yeah.
but
In your
no,
mind, it's like this is
But
gonna
no,
I say
do
that
you know
all
why?
the time.
Do you know why that's silly? When it's that prenup, I will never think of that prenup again until we get divorced. If we do,
It's
we
always
don't,
gonna
check
be
this.
there though.
Check this. If you think we're gonna
It's
be
like, I'm
together forever,
marrying you
why do you
because
care?
I love you.
Okay, I'm married because I love you, but I also,
But sign this just in case we don't work out. Not that
Yeah.
I'm saying that I'm hoping that we
So
don't
then that whole
work out,
you can't tell me
just
you
in
can't tell
case.
me you love me forever then.
Yeah,
you can't tell me
you
we're gonna be
can't.
together forever
No.
then because you're saying that but you're doing this.
okay,
Right?
fine. We won't be together because you're right. We don't know the future. We want to be together forever. We
So
want
you
to be
can't
together
say
for a
that.
few
If
months,
you
a
say
few
that to
years.
me, then I'll say you're lying because you've already prepared.
Oh
for it
no,
to
I
end.
lie, and I don't
Prepare for it
care.
to end, so you can't be doing that.
I just believe, just take precautions, man.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry.
I agree.
I will
agree,
not.
to be honest.
Do you know what hurts me about like people who? How if I work so hard for something in my life and you want to profit off of what I did, you didn't help in any. I built it from the ground up myself,
Fair enough.
and now you want a piece of the pie, just because what?
No, but this is the
Just
thing.
because you're opening your legs for me. You think because that means
What kind
that's
of
something.
marriage are you having, bro? Your wife is
I'm
literally
joking.
just definitely
Bleed that out.
talking.
No, but for real,
Don't bleed it out.
just wait. Because I'll re-say it. Just because you're my wife or your partner does not mean that you need to get what I'm sorry. You're not entitled to anything.
Okay, cool. Let's put it this
I
way.
don't believe entitled to anything.
So. You don't have a job. Let's put it this way, right?
Okay.
You're married.
Uh-huh.
You don't work because she makes enough to like manage the whole
I would
household.
never do that.
Wait, no, listen, wait, pause. You don't work. You stay at home with the kids. You're a stay-at-home dad because she makes enough money to like do whatever. She gets a prenup, right? Are you signing?
I'm signing it.
You're signing that.
Yeah, but
Okay, so when your relationship breaks down and you're separated now,
yeah, I think if I'm dumb enough to not work, I think always sign it because I would never be. I would never not work, and I would never tell my wife to not work. If you want to work, well, obviously, listen, I want to give my wife a comfortable home. You know, so I don't need you to work. If you want to work, cool. But just know that. Also, the thing is, I feel like in prenups, you can still give the person something. Like, you can
Yeah,
still
obviously,
decide.
like you say what you want.
So,
to
Sally, I'm saying I want to have a say on how much I give you. I will never say I'll give you nothing. If we have kids and stuff like that, I'm gonna make sure that you also come out of it good as well. Especially if I made you not work because I'm working most and I need to take care of the kids. Because like the only time I feel like prenups aren't good is because sometimes your wife wants to work, but because you want to work and your kids need to be there, she's taking care of your kids. She's doing something, so she deserves something. Yeah, she deserves something. So but then we can work that out in a prenup as well. The prenup is not just means I keep everything. It means I get to control how much you get. And I feel like if I make that money, you didn't make it. I control who it goes into.
But then again, it's like forget the kids, innit? It's like, let's say you're rich, you get rich or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're rich, she doesn't have to work anyway. Forget the kids, she just doesn't have to work. Yeah. You're so rich. So she spends her whole life, or most of her life,
I'll still give
most
her
of her important life, like her 20s, 30s, whatever, 40s, not working because you're so rich.
Yeah.
You get divorced, and now she's like, oh right, what am I gonna do now?
I don't know if I'll hate her by then, but
are you still gonna be able to?
Yeah,
are you gonna...
I would give her something. Do you know why? I would believe if you're rich, like if I'm wealthy.
But why she spent all that time?
It's fine.
Why she spent all that time instead of working, just like supporting you?
Exactly. I'm saying so she deserves something. I always believe.
What did she deserve though?
She deserves something, but
what did she deserve?
She deserves something. It's up to me to
something then.
She deserves
whatever you decide to give her.
That's what I was gonna say. How would you put a price on support and emotion?
I'm saying there is no price, but as as a good man, as a good person, you should. You know what I'm saying? You have to be like, I want to give you this because you did help me out when I was going through a tough mental time. Like you should. If you're the one making the person sign a prenup, yeah, you have to give them like I feel like you gotta give them something because they did help you, whether they like to admit it or not. Having a partner helps you even if they're not working on nothing for you. That it helps you in your mental, in your day to day. Because if you're not alright there, you can't do the things you're doing. So I think they deserve something. I just don't feel like it should be a 50-50 split. Because are you mad? 50-50.
No, I don't think it was 50-50.
Exactly. I feel like that's crazy. Like I will give you say if I'm worth 10 mil. Let me just 10 mil. I'll give you best
1.
Yeah, 1 mil. I was gonna say $500,000, but yeah, 1 mil.
I wanna give
because that's life changing money for anybody. And if
no, but then she's used to living that you. Not you put her into her life, but she's married you before you were 10 mil. You're both grown, or you grow more obviously because you're the breadwinner in it. So you going to 10 mil now. She's living a 10 mil lifestyle. Yeah, and then you get divorced, for whatever reason. And then now you're like, okay.
That's peak for her, innit? She fucked up her bag.
When you're like, this is what it is for me.
She fumbled her bag. It's not my fault. You fumbled your bag.
So you would rather her just be together with you just for the bag?
No, I'm just saying, if you want to, like, if we have to divorce, also just be on, if I want to divorce you, I'll divorce you by force. I don't care. I'll divorce you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I just feel like you should always have something. I don't believe in, don't rely on any single person on this earth, man.
Okay, but if you're married to someone worth 800 million, you're gonna be relying on them.
I know. Do you know why? That's even worse. Do you know why? Because they have much more to lose. So why would I just? Do you think they're gonna just give me that? Obviously, I feel like if you have that much money, come on, give them a 10 mil, man. You have 800 mil. Give them 10. Come on, you wouldn't even realize it's gone. Come on, just give it a little something. So I always believe you give them something. I wanna be able to. I feel like I'm a control freak a little bit because I like to control and. Anything that I do, I like to have control of it. So if there's money in like prenup and shit like that, I want to control how much I give you. If I if you divorce, it doesn't mean I don't trust you. I just if we get divorced realistically, you're probably gonna not like me much. So if you get like the right lawyers, you could take half of what I earned with my own hands, everything. You're mad.
Do you think people should have marriage contracts?
Oh, I saw this like you renew every 5 years.
Do you think
Nah, I feel that's stupid because
I feel like some people need them.
Nah, because then it ruins. I feel like it ruins the marriage is becoming like
just because of the people that they are. If they want to get married, they need to have a contract.
See, that tells me they're not ready to get married. Then, if you need a contract to get married,
like look at Will and Jada.
Oh God.
But what those contracts are really different though.
That's true actually.
Because they happily keep going. They happily keep going. Not happily. They will miserably keep going.
I can't think of why the contracts are needed.
Exactly. No, it's not what I'm saying. It's silly. If you feel like you probably need a contract to stay in a marriage, I'm sorry, darling. Don't be in that marriage. That's silly. You can't be in a marriage. But I just prenup, man. Just girls, just sign the prenup. Man, them sign the prenup.
It's
What?
no, it's
Right,
alright.
go on.
No, it's
Say
fine.
it. Come on.
No,
Come
because it's not
on.
gonna make sense. It's alright.
It will make sense. Say
It
it.
won't. I
I
have
promise
to
you.
reword it in my head.
Just say it.
When it comes back, I'll tell you.
We're gonna end soon. What do you mean when it
That's
comes
fine.
back?
Yeah, it's been 25 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, so back if you're talking about the thingy queen quickly, the mother and thingy daughter rankings, all that stuff. I feel like it doesn't matter. It's about circumstances. But we asked this question a while ago, yeah. But let me ask it to you as a female. You have a dilemma, yeah. Your husband is in hospital, and so is your dad.
Right.
Different parts of the country. Sorry, different parts of the world. You can only see one of them. The other person.
Okay.
Who are you seeing?
My husband.
No,
I'll FaceTime my dad and just be like, sorry, I can't make it with my husband who is in hospital.
no.
This is the thing, this is right. A lot of people do not understand, right? Your parents' job is to grow you to a point where you can move out,
obviously.
do your own thing, and you've got your own family. Your family, after that, your responsibility.
You don't want to see them the last time because at the end of the day,
But this is the thing.
your husband, he's got his own parents.
Exactly, he has his own family.
Yeah, okay, cool.
This is your own.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Yeah, he's got his own parents. I've got my own parents. But once I've left my parents' home, my family, my main responsibility is my husband. My parents are no longer my main responsibility. So if my husband's gonna I have my husband or my dad, both in hospital, different places. I see one and the other one that I don't see is gonna die. Am I going to say, I'd rather go and see my dad who's gonna die in a few years' time anyway because he's old, right?
I mean,
okay, wait, and leave the person that I married, my life partner, to just die, or are you going to want to stay with your life partner who you left your parents' home in the first place to be with?
No, but then again, your parents gonna die. You're never gonna get another parent. Your husband gonna die. You're gonna get another husband.
Exactly.
No, I don't see. Okay, I don't see myself remarrying after
Really?
getting married. I will not do it. You think I can say until death do us part for a person and then they die and then I'm saying until death do us part for another person?
But
I
the
can't
death
do
did your partner.
yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I get that. But I genuinely don't feel like I could feel the same way about more than one person.
Wait, so you don't think
that
you
way.
can love more than one person?
I feel like you can love more than one person, but I don't feel like I personally could be in love with more than one person.
But
Really?
you're not in love with more than one person because the person's dead.
Dead? No, so no.
Yeah, obviously that
there's a
person's
person.
dead, but you're never gonna it's not like, oh, we divorced and like my feelings kind of just sort of faded. You died, so however you died, those emotions are always gonna stay with me. And I feel like if another person came and was just like, oh, I want you to be my wife, I'm always going to be in the back of my mind.
But take it as a breakup.
Yeah, but you're not him. I'm not. But you're not gonna take it as a breakup.
You have to.
No,
He's
you
dead.
don't. You don't have to remarry after you get married.
You don't have to, but
No,
Yeah.
I do not see myself doing that.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no,
I don't.
no.
That's
Hence why I don't do relationships now, because I genuinely do not see like myself being with a person. If I don't see it long term, there's no point in me being in that relationship.
No, I hear that, but that's not the same though.
It's it.
The thing is, yeah, I was just shocked how quick you said your husband. Like,
Yeah, my husband. That's not.
so
that's
quick.
Not, that's not a dilemma.
So,
That's not a dilemma.
Personally, yeah, I'd struggle with that.
What if it was like
I'd struggle with it.
you had a liver in it or a kidney or whatever?
Oh yeah.
And you had to give one and the other one didn't get it and they died.
My husband's getting my liver
Yo,
or kidney, whatever, which one there, whatever.
your poor dad. I'm sorry, Mr. Wait, what's your last name?
Dad, I love you. You know I love you. My dad's not gonna watch this, but yeah, Dad.
Why
you know
not?
I love
Show
you.
it to your dad.
No, because your language is disgusting.
I've not sworn once,
Yeah.
and also I never
You
swear.
have.
Yo, your dad's gonna see this, man. I
It's
never
too
swear.
late. There's so many other videos I can show him that are already out there on the internet.
How would you do that though?
My dad's spoken to you as well, so he thinks that you're a nice, polite person. Wait
I
until he
know.
sees this video.
I'm
Okay, cool.
fake. I'm joking, I'm joking.
Right?
Okay.
But oh wow, see, I would probably
I give it some more. I mean, depending on how old she
really.
is.
Yeah, it depends how.
If it's right now, I mean, obviously I'm not married now.
If it's right now-
Let's
So
show how
that just shows to me, right? Okay, cool. So the ranking thing, you can't say that you have like a ranking system in terms of like your kids, your parents, your wife, or whatever. But because in that situation there now,
Yeah.
you've put your parent above your
Yeah.
life partner,
Why? Let's say why. This life partner is
wife, then.
because we might not be partners for the rest of our life.
No, but this is the thing. That's
We
the
might
point.
end.
This is the thing, though. Right? Okay, cool. That just says to me that you just planning. to
I'm
not
joking.
marry
I'm
this
joking. No,
Because
see,
if
we have
it's
to be
not, because
realistic,
when
though.
you get
It can
married,
end. It can end.
it can end, but you don't marry someone in the hope that it's gonna happen.
Not hope, but
Obviously, like it
You
can
won't.
end.
exactly.
No, but this is the same thing,
People
Sam.
people don't like the fact that people.
You're not gonna
skip
get
over
married
it.
saying, okay, cool, I love you, and I really, really want this to work out. But I know that it might not work out. No one gets married saying, oh,
Yeah.
this
I would.
might
I
not
can't
work
lie.
out.
I would think about it. Because it's literally life has possibilities, man. It would be so naive to pretend as if it couldn't happen.
No, but you still think about it though.
Exactly.
Oh, come on.
You don't.
Check this. If you get on a plane, do you ever have a second like it's something like, oh, what if something happens? You don't want it to happen, man. You just, it's other possibilities. You think about possibilities. That's all. You're gonna think about it. No one is gonna tell me that they will not
you
think
can
about
think about it, but then if you keep on thinking about it, that's weird.
I need to
That's
keep on.
different.
I need to keep on saying yes. So it's you're gonna think about it. You're gonna consider it. That's why we have.
Well,
seen
obviously,
connections.
because it's a decision. You're gonna think about marrying someone. So when you thought about marrying them, then you have that thought of, do I want to be with this person forever? But then once you said yes and you
It's
want
not
to do
like,
it,
also that's
then-
the thing. Another thing is marriage is a two person thing. It's not like how much I love you. If you one day you wake up and you realize you don't love me no more. I didn't do anything wrong, yeah, but now you don't love me anymore, and I'm still gonna stop. No,
That's wild. Then why you thinking about why you thinking about that then? Like,
because it could
focus on-
happen.
focus on what.
Someone can wake
No,
up
no,
and just
'cause-
not love you anymore.
No,
So-
but then again, why you trying to marry someone if you're in your head you're thinking she might not love me?
No,
You
not that.
sabotage
I'm
your
not
own
thinking that.
relationship
I'm not.
already.
I'm not thinking. I'm just saying. Prepare for the worst. See, I'm always prepared.
preparing
Why are
for
you
the
Prepare
worst.
for the
prepared?
worst. This is the thing.
You keep
I
saying
feel
prepare
like
for worse, but this
your
prepared
mind
doesn't
is
make sense.
different.
I'm always prepared
Your
for the
mind is
worst. You know?
different.
You're not.
It's
You
like,
say you're prepared.
this is
but
I
you're
am,
good,
not.
I am.
but just in case it goes bad, let me prepare myself.
Yes.
You can't go through life doing that.
Your whole life
24/7.
is
You
just a
can't.
failure. It's a misery.
The only,
Exactly.
I'm
Miserable your whole
the
life.
only thing that I'm not prepared for.
It's death.
Oh no, definitely. I'm scared of death. But also, this is a bit silly. Yeah. But like, obviously, right now I'm in a relationship. Yeah. If we broke up, I don't think I'm ready for that. Right. Like, I just wouldn't handle it. Very
I know
well.
you wouldn't.
Like, I'd be an absolute mess.
I know you would.
And that's one of the few things that I've not been able to actually get a hold on. I've had moments where I'm like, no, I'll be calm. I'm nonchalant, and I'm like, and I speak like, no, and I won't. No. So I would go insane, yeah. But in most things, I try to just be cautious so that if I backfires, I will not be too like killed by it. Do you get me? I just think you gotta at least consider the fact that it could end. That's why a prenup's not a bad thing, man.
No, but you think. My thing is you think about it before you get married, and then once you decide, okay,
Yeah, obviously
I
not.
actually want to get married.
Before, yeah, obviously before.
Then all that thought's done. Now you don't think about it anymore.
People can change, man. Someone can listen. Someone can be the perfect human being. They can change over time.
So why are you thinking about that then?
But because it happens, it's real. I think about real life.
Stop
People
watching
can.
all of them movies.
No, not babies. People can change. You can marry somebody. They were always full of life, full of love, full of laughter.
But why are you
3
thinking
years
about
later, they're just
But
miserable.
this is the thing.
They can't
You're
stand you.
planning for this. So like, you've already sabotaged your relationship before. Maybe your relationship wasn't even going to reach that point. But because you keep thinking about it, subconsciously, you.
And when it happens, you're like, oh, if I knew it's gonna happen.
It,
Because you're gonna completely mess
you're,
up your mind.
you're probably the reason why that person's changed.
Stress.
Because they've noticed that you've changed because you're anticipating that this could happen.
Because you're preparing for it.
Exactly.
I don't.
Preparing for the worst instead of living in the best of times.
Yes, good. I want to live that.
What
way.
is wrong with you?
Just live. Just
That's
live.
like
Oh
that's
my-
like
Just live.
okay, cool.
Just live. Don't be worried. You're mad.
Imagine. Yeah,
You need to worry. You need to worry. If you're not worried, you're not doing life right.
I'm
You're
not
not
worried.
worried.
I'm not
Imagine,
worried.
right? Okay, cool. You do music, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, cool.
Kind of.
I'm a professional
That is
musician.
so
Suck it, bro.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I said what I said,
Oh
and I
wow.
said, okay, cool. Right.
Go on.
So you do music, yeah? You're
Yeah.
mad successful.
Am I? No.
Okay. No, I'm saying this is hypothetical. Okay.
Wow.
Good. Right.
I know.
Stop. Please
So-
stop it. Stop. Come on.
Right. So you do music.
Uh-huh.
You're a successful person. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Thank you.
It's just so unbelievable. That it's
I just think you always have
So
to
mad.
prepare for the worst in every life situation.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Right, you're at a peak in your career,
Yeah.
but you like something could happen.
Mhm.
You don't know what it is, but you just see a scenario in your head, and you're just like, oh my gosh, that could be my downfall. Let me plan for it.
Mhm.
So I just in case that does happen, or whatever. Okay, cool. It's easy to do that with something that you can. I don't know. I know what I'm
Listen,
trying to say, but how would
Let
it
me
work? It's not
listen.
gonna
Check
make
this.
sense.
Say if I blew, yeah, I became successful, like I had money, blah blah blah, yeah. But because I'm aware and I know that things can go off, I'm gonna invest it. When I say like be prepared, I mean as in do something that will make sure that you'll be hit. Okay, it's like
Yeah, go on.
it's like wearing a seatbelt in a car. Just wear your seatbelt. That's all. Just wear the seatbelt. You might not need it. Most of the time when you wear a seatbelt, you don't need it. You don't get
It's a
accidents.
precaution.
It's just.
So when you get married, what?
In
When
the
you get
0.001%.
This is what I'm saying.
Like
Like when it comes to stuff where there's gonna be some sort of emotional whatever it is, right? You can't
I don't
make the same precautions that you would
people
do
think you
in
can, but I
everyday
think you
life.
can. People are just
can't.
people are too like love.
See,
love.
for you,
love
life
is not
too,
enough, man.
For you, life is too straightforward. There's an up and there's a down.
Yes,
there's no
there
middle
is.
ground for you.
No, there is middle ground in some things, but some things are just literally
I'm
straightforward.
convinced for you there's an up, there is a
Listen.
down, and there's no middle ground.
Check
There's
this.
a left and there's a right, but you
Do you
can't be
think?
halfway
Do you
between.
think love is like a reason to be in a relationship or something?
Just because you love a person does not mean that you should marry that person.
Exactly. So there's like
Let's be honest.
That's why I remove emotion from or feeling for anything I do. I just think logically sometimes. I have
But then
emotion
this
in
is
it,
what I'm saying.
but you also have to think with a logical brain. That's why some of you are out here getting burnt and getting hurt, man, because you don't think.
Yeah, sorry.
You don't think. You just go do. I will never be burnt because I think.
No one's disagreeing with that. My point is that you think, but then once you thought about it, and then you've made a decision.
Yeah, if I want that.
Why are you
I
still
know.
going on about okay, but now I need to prepare even more?
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
saying prepare. I'm saying I'm
You
not
just said
preparing
prepare
anymore.
though.
I'm saying. No, okay. I'm not actively preparing.
So why are you saying prepare
But
then?
no, okay. What I mean is, I think like with the marriage thing, it's just I've thought like prior to the prenup is my preparation just in case. Prenup is my just in case.
That's
A
we're
prenup is
talking
my
about money. We're
just
talking about money.
No, but I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. That's my only preparation
What
for
are
a
you
divorce.
talking about? I was talking
Anything
about, like,
else?
If you're just getting married, and
I have no issues about anything else. It's just I want to prepare for like the worst case scenario when it comes to financial things. Because listen, money makes the world go around. I don't care. I love money. I think money is important in
The
life.
love of money is the root to evil. I'm just letting you know.
I think money is important in life.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and I'll never let anybody take something I've worked hard for. I will never allow that. Because people don't have it easy. Yeah, if like I can't. No, I can't say that on here. Bleed is about. I'm very. Keep it simple.
just don't say
I have
it.
certain circumstances that limit me into a certain level.
Right.
So if I still exceed them, I'm sorry, you will not get a sense of something that I did without me deciding to give it to you because you didn't do it. You couldn't have done it. You didn't do it. It's mine. I did this myself. It's something I'm proud of. Something that I've put my everything into,
Sorry,
and now you want to steal it.
Switch the conversation.
No, I'm just saying. That's why That's why the prenup is there. Like that's why I like money.
Right.
We're talking about financial. We're
That's
talking
what
about
money
money.
is.
Well,
If
we're
I
not
work
talking
for it,
about
it's mine.
finances right now.
I'm just talking about that because you said money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, because you said I love money.
I do.
No, the love of money is the root to all evil.
Fine. No. The thing is, I don't love money.
If you
I
know the
need money.
importance of money
I
and you
need
know
money.
that you need money to
Yeah.
survive in this life, that's different.
What I mean is, we all need money, big need.
But that's
But anyway.
what we're talking about.
But anyway, when I say preparation when it comes to marriage, I just mean just be aware. Be aware.
The whole conversation was about you thinking about divorcing while you're married.
No,
Basically.
And I was like, why do you need to?
No, I don't think about divorce when I'm married.
Because
That's
you're
silly.
because you're married. Why? You said you always need to think about it. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
you
meant
said people
before.
can change. You said people can change.
Yeah.
So you'll be in a marriage, right? And
You
then
gotta
you'll
think
be
about it
thinking,
and just to prepare for
oh,
the
this
worst.
person can turn this da whatever, so I have to prepare myself, whatever. Instead of you to live in your happy marriage, and this is the thing, when you go into a marriage, the vows that you take, yeah, are that if something goes bad, you're basically gonna work together to make sure that like you can solve
Yeah,
your
I
situation.
kind of want to change it, you know. I don't check this. For better or for worse means if you cheat on me as well. Like arguably, it can be placed in that bracket. And if you cheat on me, I'm telling you now, you're leaving my house. We don't have
For
no
better
marriage.
for worse does not include.
No, but
Cheating.
but if you argue that
I'm
it
telling
does,
you that
because
now, it doesn't.
that is the worst.
It doesn't.
The what does it include?
For better for worse does
Are
not
there
include
any
cheating.
specifications?
Okay, right. I'm not
Come
going
on,
to go into
let's be
details
honest.
of it now, right? But when you read your vows, it's vows that you make between you, another person, and God. Okay, cool. There's no extra person that's included in those vows. If you decide to step out of your marriage and do nonsense, I'm not including that as for better for worse.
That
I'm
is
not.
the worst though. But
I'm
that is the
not.
worst.
No,
That
it's
is the
not.
worst. That is
No, it's
literally
not.
the worst.
It's the worst that we could be going through it together. We're not going through that together because
Yeah, you are.
You stepped out on us and did your own thing. That's not us.
That it is
That's
you,
not
'cause
our
now
for better
it's
for
committing
worse.
adultery.
That's not our for better for worse. That's
I think you're
that's a you problem.
Nah,
That's a
you're
you
trying to avoid
issue.
the fact that
I'm not gonna-
it's literally the worst. It's literally the worst, and it's got to do with you because, or else you wouldn't be affected by it. It's got to do with you because it's cheating on you. I'm sorry,
But
that is the worst for the better or worse. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I'm not including.
Yeah, no, meaning I don't want to include. But I'm saying it can be argued that it is part of it. So I'm saying things like that. I want to change the vows. I can't lie. Listen, I love you through the good times. That's it. No bad times.
You're not getting married. I'm so sorry. I'm
joking.
I'm
joking.
I don't know your name.
I'm joking.
He will leave you.
No, don't say things like that, man. I won't leave nobody.
You would.
I won't leave nobody.
He's thinking about it right now in his mind. He's thinking, oh my gosh.
See, you guys.
She might
You have thought about it
change.
though. You have thought about it.
You definitely have 100%.
For what? Ending my relationship. I'll be honest, yeah. Nah, like let me get really honest, yeah.
You have 2 minutes before I end this podcast.
Let me get really honest. No. Let me not include that line in the podcast. I feel like that's too much. That's TMI. Like putting too much.
That's the end of the podcast.
Wait. No, I'm not done.
That's the end.
I'm not done.
That's the end. We're doing 5 minutes. That's the end.
I'm not done.
Basically,
Just leave me alone, cause I'm way too grown. Don't go on my phone. Get up off work, get a hit them rolls. I'll do for her, I don't think she knows. On the run, life gets crazy. And right now, they let not phase me. 1K key, like Paige, got demons.